consequence, I've been able to reassign my old capture card exclusively to my old PS3, so I can go back and I can play some PS3 and PS2 games.
I think we are live. I'm gonna check to make sure, obviously. I'm not a... Oh, yeah, there we are.
Videos about the Deception series.
Well, yeehaw.
Of what I want.
Check to make sure, obviously. I'm not a... Oh, yeah, there we are.
Videos about the Deception series.
Well, yeehaw.
Yeah, Six never got in touch with.
Check to make sure, obviously. I'm not a... Oh, yeah, there we are.
I don't know what was going on.
Sorry, is my audio not working?
Well, yeehaw. Six flip.
I swore I just was hearing Bullet Witch.
Oh, yeah, there we are. Not get in touch with.
And now I can't. Is my audio okay, that's strange. How would I have turned off my audio while starting a stream? And now I can't. Just sign. Yeah, no, it switched over to my microphone. Turned off my audio while starting a stream. Ah! Now I can't. Just sign. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry that happened. I apologize. That was a nightmare. Also, apparently I left a Girls and Panzer video playing in the background, which is legit a weird thing to have done. Alright! We're just going to pretend this whole first 5 minutes of the stream didn't happen, and I'm going to delete it later. So, anyway, here's the story. That was bad. Here's the story. My plan for tonight was a simple one that anyone can understand. I was going to play a brand new game called, and let me just show this off because I was so happy at the idea of playing this. All right, let's go back to the store. Hopefully I left the page up. Why would I have left the page up? Ah, here we are. All right, so the whole plan for tonight was buy a copy. Oh, I'll just make it so you can see this. Buy a copy of Wing Diver: The Shooter. And it was supposed to be released at 9 p.m. tonight, just when I was going to be starting my stream. So I was going to buy it, chat to you while it was installing, and then start right up. But at 9 p.m. on the nose, they switched the release date from now, 9 p.m. today, over to coming soon. So they canceled the release of the game. And I'm not happy about that for what I think are obvious reasons. Because you're not going to find many bigger Earth Defense Force fans than I. And I was really excited to see them taking Earth Defense Force into a weird new genre. So that was going to be amazing. But now it's not happening. So instead, we're going to play Bullet Witch, which we were going to play second anyway. So it's not like that's a surprise. But I am annoyed. Bullet Witch! Alright, so I'm going to grab my water, and we're going to get started on Bullet Witch. Seriously, though, sorry about the Wing Diver situation. Check my audio one more time. Okay. Yeah, the audio's working fine. Just one of those days, folks. I hadn't started my recorder in case something interesting happens in Bullet Witch. Alright. Nope. Alright, there we go. And I'm back. Okay, let's get started with Bullet Witch. Just FYI, my microphone does not have a mute button on it. So if I get a phone call, I'm going to Alt-Tab out of Bullet Witch and I'm going to Alt-Tab out of Bullet Witch and we'll be muting there. We're playing Bullet Witch tonight, Dylan. We'll be back to Girls and Panzer in the next couple of days. But for now, I'm living the dream of being able to publicly play Bullet Witch because it's finally out. Alright. Bullet Witch. Okay. Boop. So, Bullet Witch is a game set in a post-apocalyptic future. Oh, that was embarrassing. Set in the post-apocalyptic future of the world 2013, of the year 2013. The entire world has been overrun by demons who were summoned. Anyway, a guy was trying to save his daughter. A gateway to hell opened. The war was destroyed in plague and famine. You know, real Four Horsemen type of stuff. And then once the world was already reduced to 1/10 of its population, decimated, if you will. It's probably not what that means, but I like, you know, because decimated means lessened by 1/10. This would be, anyway. The point is, once all of those people were dead, the ground opened up, and actual demons came pouring out. And just started killing people normally. Like, they didn't wait around for diseases or whatnot anymore. They just, let's just murder people. And that's the King of Hell. He's a giant monster with a skull face and skull knee pads, weirdly. Skull chest plate. And, of course, my favorite part, for his, I believe, left arm, he has 3 snakes. Like, 3 whole snakes for a left arm. What I'm saying is, he's a weirdo. Just tell me if the volume is weird. I think the voice is at the right level as compared to the sound, but it's always tough to say. We're not going to watch the whole opening movie because it takes like 5 minutes to tell you what I just told you. So, here we go. Hey, buddy.
You're not going anywhere. Too bad, old man. It's game over.
No, wait. Please. Before you kill me, let me say my prayers, please.
Oh.
Prayers? You should have done that before.
In case you're wondering, yes. That guy has grenades. He doesn't wear clothes. He has grenades sticking out of his body. That's how he stores his grenades.
Hey,
It's very strange.
better than a raven. She's got nice skin.
So it's kind of hard to tell what's going on with the design here. Are they wearing human skins as,
Say your prayers.
Scarves? Or are those the skins of the people who they burst out of?
Prayers.
Oh, Bullet Witch. You're the best. Move, shoot, magic, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Click, and I love this. Click L3 to dash. No. L3 makes you crouch. Crouching is the opposite of dashing. Now, it's possible that this whole time you've been able to dash by pushing forward while clicking L3, but try using an Xbox controller and dashing. Alright, the game's sound is off. I don't know why that is. It was playing just fine literally a second ago. Seems weird to me. Who am I to judge? Alright, so. Yeah, so that's crouch. Nope, yeah, they're just lying when they say there's a dash button. And you might wonder, hey, why would you lie about that? And I would say, you don't know what you're doing. Oh, good. Rose Spear's already unlocked. This is New Game Plus. I've already beaten this, because why would I not beat this game? It takes 2.5 hours to beat your first time through. It is not a long game. Hey, buddy. Sorry about that. But you had to go. And you had to know that that was the right thing for all of us. Boom. And 3. Seriously, what has happened to the audio? If I go to the menu, will the menu have audio? Did I turn down the sound in the game? Nope. Sound's on. Just not in the game. That's weird, right? Like, it's not just me. Alright, we're going to do something fun. Now, note how your figuring out what spell you want to use takes up the entire screen. That's what we call bad UI. Yeah, that's called the Rose Spear. It's, in many ways, all of the ways, my favorite spell. It completely wipes out just everything, any group of dudes, by spearing them into the air and then setting them on fire. It makes me unbelievably happy, as I would hope you would imagine. Okay. Hey, pal. Oh. Didn't go well for you, did it? Here in the graveyard, or just, I guess it's a park, people are busy shooting a guy, so I'm going to Rose Spear them, see if it'll work this time. Nope! Unfortunately, the Rose Spear, you just direct where you want to throw it, not, you know, that doesn't give you an area of effect that it's going to be on. Also, it's completely random where the spikes come up. They don't home in on the bad guys at all. So there's like a 50% chance it won't work. It's one of the many awkward missteps this game makes. There's almost a cartoonish number of awkward missteps. But I just like to think that's part of the game's charm. And I do find it charming. Okay, locked up there. Sorry, where is this bad guy? Yeah, force fields are controlled by brain monsters. Ah, here we go. Hey, buddy. The game offers copious checkpoints. Just turn this thing on to fire mode. Fire mode will destroy brain monsters in 3 bullets. So, you know, always use fire mode on them, as you can see. I mean, it helps that my my assault broom is fully leveled up. That makes life easier, but fundamentally what's doing the work is the element shot. Oh yes, the broom comes in machine gun mode, shotgun mode, and of course automatic cannon mode. Well, semi-automatic cannon mode. And semi-automatic cannon is great for long range, obviously. You know, so when you're dealing with snipers or just guys who are far away. But in one of the many horribly unbalanced parts of this game, the machine gun is so useful that there is rarely a reason to use anything but the machine gun. But anyway, that's just, oh, God, where's this blue-headed goon? Sorry, blue-haired goon. Always with the acrobatics. I mean, I know I'm the one who's telling her to do acrobatics. But that's only because they're so ridiculously entertaining. Ah, there he is. Hey, buddy. Okay, so maybe it was 5 bullets to kill him. The point is, it's almost none. All right. I missed somebody back there, or is that a... No, that's not a guy. Oh, hey, there's a guy on the fire escape. Nice. Now he's dead. Which was the ideal. Okay. And I can destroy these. Yeah, okay. Hey, pal. Yeah, they take a while to die, and they fire their assault rifles the entire time they're dying. It's kind of entertaining. Fun fact about the brain monsters. Now it just looks like they're there to make force fields, which is very annoying. But they're actually unbelievably powerful telekinetics. So if there was a car around, he would have whipped the car at me. There wasn't, though, so, you know, we were fine. Now we're going to test something. You might say, why are you... I'm trying to see, can you destroy a tank with shots from your super high powerful cannon? The answer is no. Yeah, no. I could already... could I not? Anyway, the point is, the only way to defeat this guy, and all vehicles for that matter, is to use a great spell. So meteor or lightning or tornado. There we go. One passably interesting feature about the game. Nice. Hey, check that out. Is that... Oh, wait. Can I use telekinesis on this? Okay, that accomplished nothing. Oh, well. Okay, Sarah, Sarah. Yeah, you got force push in the game, but it is... Like, until it's at the top level, it's just not as powerful as you want it to be. Okay, that time I did succeed in killing a dude. But it's weird how the games are so oddly... the levels of the game are so oddly designed. And, like, after you get out of the first two levels, there's basically nothing to force push. So see all these cars, right? This is the perfect stuff to force push. But, you know, then they'll just step out from behind the cars and you wasted all your magic power. It's a weird game, is my point. Hey, guys. Thank you for standing next to that giant fuel tanker. Oh my god, how did that not kill them? What is happening here? Ugh. Bullet Witch, you're fascinating and you're a mess. If only there was a word to describe that. Is it fiasco? No, I used the wrong power. That will happen to you literally all the time. Hey, buddy. You'll notice he's not catching on fire, despite the fact that I'm using the fire element shot. I've never found the element shots to be particularly useful. Like, they allow you to kill the brain monsters faster, and there's certain bosses they do more damage to, but that's... Well, I say bosses. There's only one boss in the game. There's just, there's some giant ogre-sized, not really titan-sized, what else is going on here? Zombies to worry about. They kind of still look like zombies, but they've got, like, cannon arms and are huge. Is it just you watching? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yes. I have truly proven that when it comes down to what people want to see, me or Girls in Panzer, the answer is always going to be Girls in Panzer. But I sadly have other stuff to play as well. Hey, Blunt Cabbage. Hey, Blackrock Shooter. What is up? Oh, no, that is a bad guy. It's hard to tell sometimes. The graphics in this game aren't very good. Hey, Panda. Apparently there were people here. I don't have an indicator telling me how many people are viewing. On my app, you have to choose between seeing the chat window or how many people are here. This is Bullet Witch, a game about a witch who shoots demons. It's basically the proto-Bayonetta. I'm not saying Bayonetta is a complete rip-off of Bullet Witch, because Bullet Witch itself has a lot of Devil May Cry's vibe to it. But on, you know, at least to some extent, Bayonetta is a complete rip-off of Bullet Witch. It's just Bayonetta became a moderately successful cosplay phenomenon, and no one remembers Bullet Witch existed. So, there's that. It was published by Atari. It was a largely unfinished game that Atari just shoved out the door back in 2006. And then, of course, Atari went out of business, and people just bought up Atari's assets. And somebody said, yeah, we'll take Bullet Witch, what the hell? I think it was Marvelous, Marvelous and Exceed. They just said, yeah, we'll take Bullet Witch. Why the hell not take Bullet Witch? And so they found themselves with the rights to Bullet Witch, and they're like, do we want to fix it anyway? And the answer was no, they didn't. They just put it out on PC, which was great. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to have you back, Blackrock Shooter. We certainly... Hey, here's my question, and I know this is strange. Is there something wrong with my microphone, my headset? Because that could be it. Can you hear any game audio, or is it just me talking? Okay, it's not there. Because we had audio all through the opening movie, and then it just disappeared. Hey, Hibana. That's totally fine. Luckily, the streams I do are not elaborate... there we go. Elaborate Aaron Sorkin-style narratives where you have to pay attention to every line of dialogue. It's just me shooting witches. Okay, you can't hear it. Okay. After we beat this level, we're going to check if there's some way to fix that, because that's annoying. And unprecedented. That's right, it's without precedence. Hey, buddy. Gotcha. Yes, she has 4 different flips. One for each of the directions she can flip in. Although technically the left flip and the right flip are the same flip. But she can flip in 4 directions, is what I was trying to say. Now the question is, if I blow up this gas station, will all of the pieces of the gas station kill me? Miraculously, no. Although that's happened before. Wow, that really did come close to killing me. I have been killed by the pieces of the gas station. Take that, you jerk. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to see if the level opening music for the next level plays. I just find it so weird that her gun looks like she's holding it upside down. Oh no, I didn't mean to use force push. Force push is useless in these situations. And now I'm getting slaughtered. Okay. Yeah, this is not going well at all. Alright, let's go get our health back. Nope, that didn't work. I thought I could flip over to the on-ramp, and I was wrong. Alright, someplace to hide back here, right? There we go. Oh, Bullet Witch. You're such a coward. Anyway, the story is a guy wanted to bring back his daughter from the dead because she had died. I guess that's integral to the premise. So he made a deal with the devil to bring her back from the dead. Unfortunately, that... there we go. Unfortunately, that let demons into the world to kill everybody, which they did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's very Bayonetta. I'll show you her default... I'm using one of the alternate costumes. I'll show you the various costumes. And you'll see how very Bayonetta it is. But anyway, as I was saying... and of course, his daughter, who came back from the dead, the way they brought her back from the dead, not only let demons into the world, but also gave her super witch powers, and now she's trying to destroy all the demons who were released when she came back from the dead. Is it a good game? Good question. No. Like, it's not a good game. Like, there are major... It's only 3 hours long. There are major problems with its both design and execution. So there's that. The controls are a little stiff. The UI is just garbage. But I love it. You know, it's one of those games that's not good, but you enjoy. Gas station in flames. Reports indicate a woman in black caused a huge explosion. After each of the levels, there's a newspaper about what happened in that level. And I'm like, the world population is down to 700 million people. Why are they still publishing newspapers? It seems like a stretch. Alright, so finally we have the money to buy one of two things. Either that's a Gatling gun. Oh no, it has so much style. It is one of the most stylish games. So we can buy a Gatling gun, or we can buy a Rose Spear. The next awesome spell I need. I remembered right. It was around 800 million. Okay, so still no audio. Let's quit out and reload this and try and figure out what happened to the audio. Rather confusingly, return means return to the last checkpoint. Retire means quit the level. Exit means exit this menu. It is called a gun rod. I don't think that's a good name for it either. Okay, now the music's back. You see what I'm saying? It's possible that because I'm... sorry, I'm eating celery. I just realized that's way too loud. Okay, so it's only playing music in the menus. So what we're going to do is... we're going to launch it... I think what happened was, because I launched it in a borderless window this time... no, can I not launch it full screen? Apparently I've lost the ability to launch it full screen? Okay. Can we try that again? Alright, and let's just check the language English, soft anti-alias. Play game, I guess.
Marvelous.
So, obviously there's the Marvelous title page. Title page? Title card. Then we've got, okay, opening movie has sound. Title card has sound. Menus have sound. Oh, no, it's terrible. Like, it is... And this is exactly... I want to point out, they did nothing. This is exactly what it looked like in... Oh, to level up, you have to go to Options and to power up. So that's good. Gun rod. Gatling form. Yeah, there's an enemy that's basically only susceptible to Gatling guns. And you essentially have to just run past it if you don't have Gatling guns. Rose Spear, you're the best spell! Alright, so, let me show you what her alternate costumes look like. And I want to point out that when this game launched, all of these extra costumes didn't come with the game and cost $1. So here's a regular costume. As you can see, she's basically Bayonetta. That's what I was wearing. It's the same costume, but in white instead of black. Then there's a schoolgirl costume, which of course there's a schoolgirl costume. Come on. Then there's... I think this is called secretary costume, where she has her hair done up and is wearing glasses. Then there is mummy costume. And then, of course, I do have a lot of games. That's true. And then, of course, there's white witch costume. So, obviously, we're going to play mummy costume, because it's the most... Well, no. We'll play the very Bayonetta costume, so you can see just how Bayonetta-y this is. Okay. Yeah, I have a few thousand games in my Steam library, but I have not played a fraction. I've only played a fraction of them. That's completely normal. Alright. So, hey, Black Rock Shooter. No, I do not want to cancel. I want to keep that costume I changed. So, when this game originally came out, it just had its 6 levels. And you had to buy the concept missions. There was no, like, season pass. You had to buy each mission individually. And there were 18 extra missions. And you might think that sounds like a lot. But it's not actually a lot, because there's 6 missions that are different rules, different areas, interesting ideas. Then there's 6 missions that are the game's 6 missions, but with more enemies. And then there are 6 missions where it's the game's 6 missions, but you have access to all the best spells, which means just spam a meteor over and over and over again, which is what we're going to do now. Ta-da! What is a lot of unused money? Nothing. Alright, so now, as is before, we were getting sound. We're getting sound for the movies. Will we have sound in the game? I don't think I'm asking for too much here. I mean, maybe I am. Boom! Unfortunately, even though I have unlimited super spells, I don't have unlimited mana.
Since we got here, it's proof the main body is nearby.
Yeah, well, you gotta remember, I did not pay for the vast majority of those games. Like, I do review games professionally, so I just get sent games all the time. And then the rest of them, I would say the vast majority of the others, I get, I buy bundles. So it's easy to rack up games quickly when you pay $5 for 16 games, because you want to play 2 of them. Yeah, I was a little shocked because I saw how many games were in my Xbox One thing, because I used to play, Me too! Yeah, I only have 500 gigabytes on my PlayStation 4 as well, so I have very few games installed at any given time. Constantly having to delete a game to play a new game. Alright, let's go use Meteor. Oh no, it's not at all. That's kind of what happened with me. Alright, so, willpower. Force push. Oh no! I killed a human! Alright, that was embarrassing. I'm not happy about my performance there. Sorry, lady. In my defense, I didn't know you were behind that truck I force pushed. Although that is not much of a defense, really. Oh, hey, Capcom, in case you're looking for a good PS4 bundle. And I'm getting a phone call. Hello? That is great. I'm streaming right now, so say hi to everybody. I was kidding. They can't hear you. It's not on speaker. So, I'll see you soon. That is a great idea. Also, you should check out the stove when you get home. And by stove, I mean oven. I guess we'll find out together. Alright, see you soon. Bye-bye. Alright. Here it comes, everybody. So as you can see, there's like 4 zombies over there. We're going to use Meteor on them. And you might say, Meteor, that sounds excessive. And that's because it does.
I'll give you a death that never felt before.
She's already off the phone. It really is powerful. It has a bad habit of, it only hits way in the distance, so you actually really have to plan out where you're going to use it. But it's a pretty boss spell. And if you use it in the city, the time you have to use it in the game, you literally just have to knock down a building to get forward, so you use this spell. And it just trashes everything. I love this spell. Oh yeah, no. It's not a... I can't stress enough that this is not a good game. Like, by any metric you want to use to judge games, it's not good. But it in a way is what I consider to be one of the ultimate kind of... I mean, it would be one of the ultimate cult games, but no one remembers it. It never developed a cult following. Which I think is a bit of a tragedy. Because, again, I love this game, even as I acknowledge that it's just not... Oh, did I unlock... Oh, I unlocked the minigun! Yeah, as with all minigun games. Alright? You have to walk really slowly when you're using it. I love you, minigun. It's low-level minigun right now, so it's not actually that useful, but it's very fun. Hey, brain monster! No, that is absolutely... The meteor should do way more damage than it does. Hey, we're gonna meteor the gas station! That's gonna be fun, right?
Looks like the shield is down. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, you reload using magic. So you see, the game's maybe one interesting innovation, right? Is that, you see your magic bar up there under your health bar? So what happens is, when you reload, it costs mana to reload. And it costs mana to do any spell. But any spell other than reload, right? So I'll just use a spell other than reload. I'll use Rose Spear, which I missed as always. God damn it. But as you can see, using Rose Spear lowers my maximum MP. And you need maximum MP to do like Lightning and Meteor Strike. And the only way to get your MP up is to kill a guy not with a spell. So they actually thought a bit of the game through. Not a lot, a bit. Yeah, once you have the minigun at level 3, there's basically no reason to use anything else for, I would say... Like, every now and then, a sniper will show up and you can't really hit guys with the sniper. Sniper rifle guys with the minigun, but honestly, the minigun's basically all you need. It's not bad, honestly. Like, it doesn't have a huge amount of bullet spread. I think I might have the sensitivity in the game all out of whack, and I'm just waving guns all over the place, which is not a great way to play the game. What's that? You want me to kill these guys with a lightning bolt? Well, okay.
Taste fear as your soul burns away.
It's funny, in my review of the game, I specifically compared it to Devil May Cry because of the aesthetic and the demon slaying and the using guns on demons. And then, of course, we got Bayonetta a few years later. But this is her at her Bayonetta-ist. The zombies are using tanks. The zombies are all army guys. I don't know why the zombies all decided to, when they got human bodies, self-identify as army dudes. But they all self-identify as army dudes. And, like, wear army costumes and use army weapons. It's one of the stranger parts of the game. Damn, level 1 minigun doesn't do as much damage. Alright, now we're going to use the meteor as it's meant to be used. Alright. So that is the gas station. We have to get a little closer to the gas station. Then we're going to meteor the hell out of it. Oh, there's some guys on the way. Oh, wait, since they're here. I crushed a guy between two cars. Just like in a certain movie. Okay, technically in that certain movie, the character did not get crushed between two cars. In fact, was saved from getting crushed between two cars by a vampire. But you know, it's the point I'm trying to make. What movie was I referencing there? If you're the first commenter below the video to mention it, you'll win a prize. Meteor. Oh, damn it. Come on, Meteor. You have to have, like, legit full magic to use Meteor. Thank you. Now, here we go.
Lament your resurrection. within the flames of hell.
Just, if you're answering the video version, be sure to use a, mention where in the video that quiz question happened. Boom! Did I misaim it again? I think I might have misaimed it again. I just wanted to hit the gas station. Is that so wrong? How am I so bad at this? Whoa! Oh my god. Yeah, it would be great if Meteor gave you the slightest idea of where Meteor was going to hit. Alright, well, I'll show you something a little dramatic. Alright, so that's the gas station. I can't even reload my gun because I don't have enough magic. There we go. Luckily, the meteors can't hurt you, so there's that. Alright, so here's what happens to the gas station. Anytime you're ready. If you're wondering, can the pieces of the gas station kill you? Yes, they absolutely can. It was Twilight, Bismarck 12. Congratulations, you've won the prize, which is a Steam code for my grab bag of Steam game codes. Just send me a direct message. Just send me a YouTube direct message about where you would like me to send the list of the Steam grab bag, and you can pick what game you want. Alright, there should be a brain monster around here somewhere. Ah, yes. I just want to point out that in the game's opening, like it literally in the first in the first tutorial screen, it says, click L3 to sprint. I don't know what happened there. And if you click L3, you crouch, which is the opposite of sprinting. Crouching is the opposite of sprinting. The game doesn't have a sprint, but in the first tutorial, it tells you how to sprint and doesn't tell you you can crouch. Oh, that sucks. Well, you know, check back. I try to do quizzes as much as possible. I kind of like that the guys at Marvelous, who put out the Senran Kagura games and a bunch of other nonsense in that vein, looked at this and were like, yes, this is exactly our brand. We should be the ones selling Bullet Witch. Because who is Exceed owned by? They're not an independent company, are they? I thought they were like a development and publishing arm of somebody bigger.
This bridge seems to be the only route into the city.
No, seriously, you earned it.
Easy to cross.
Enjoy your gift. What's that? You want a meteor? Well, okay, since you asked. Hopefully I aimed meteor right, finally. I think she says, I'll give you a death you've never felt before, which is a really weird thing to say. Okay, Meteor was finally useful. It destroyed both APCs in the first shot. One thing I kind of like, the guys cowering in fear when they realize that meteors are on the way and sprinting away. Well, you have to pick someone to send me the direct message then, because that's how I give them away. But yeah, this is very on brand for the people who make games about Bikini Ninja water fights. Boom. Oh, you're right. Maybe I... Well, yeah, I mean, if you refuse the prize, that's that. But, I mean, it makes more sense to take a code and then give it away. But I guess we can do another quiz and just... Bismarck 12 can't answer. Alright. Of course, that puts it on me to have another quiz. I don't have any Half-Life games in my Steam grab bag, sadly. It's a truly eclectic bunch. There's lots of hidden object games. You don't get skill points for playing the what if missions, which is kind of frustrating. It's a lot of hidden object games, a lot of random action games, old adventure games, lots of copies of Deadly Premonition, lots of copies of every game Jet Dogs has ever made, because Jet Dogs puts their games on sale every now and then for 90% off, and I just buy a handful of them. Alright, so these are the concept missions. And I've never played them, because I was so disgusted by the lack of content. Okay. It's so many meteors. Right, what... I was so disgusted by how much it cost to not have any... Okay, so... We may quit this. Why would I want to use sacrifice? So this is the largest map in the game. And what's interesting about the game is it does have three completely different locations. So level 1 is the suburbs, right? Level 2 is a city, which isn't that different. Level 3, you go through the sewers to get onto to get to the airport. And then you get on a plane, and you fight a sky dragon on a plane. It's actually kind of awesome. Then level 4 is this. This giant farmland. No, level 4 is a dry valley and a military base. Okay, well, I don't have to give... If you guys don't want a prize, you don't have to take a prize. I'm not making you accept prizes. Just enjoy the quizzes. I'll quiz away. In fact, I'm going to do one of the quizzes that I've used as a prize quiz on other videos that no one seems to get. But anyway, and so then there's this level, which is a level that is, well, I think you can see how ridiculously huge this level is. Yeah, there's no fall damage. It's fine. This level is just too huge. There's no way they can fill this level up with monsters. And they don't. Like, it is barren and empty when you play it in the real game. So there's this level, and then after you beat this level, you go back to the city and you murder the King of Hell. Which is actually pretty fun. Oh yeah, and this level is 100%, like, just gray. Like, there's a little bit of brown and a little bit of green, but it's 99% gray. And the reason we're not going to play this whole level is because... this is their idea for a fun, optional mission. Did you notice how bad the pop-in distance in this game is? If you get 20 feet away from something, it disappears. Oh my god. Yeah, you do have allies in the main game. You got plenty of allies. And there's actually a spell, so you can heal your allies if they get injured. And there's an enemy that if one of your guys goes down from injury, there's a guy who can take him over and turn him into a zombie to attack you. Like... they've thought some stuff through in this game. I really thought there would be bad guys around here. Oh, there they are. They're trying to surrender. That's crazy. That's crazy, right? Oh, no, it is. Absolutely. That those zombies are trying to surrender. Alright, so... here's that quiz that I've asked on a bunch of other videos, and no one has gotten. They kind of do. But yeah, that's... I'll tell you the quiz in a second, but what really bothers me is, like, this is their brilliant concept for a mission. Take the largest map in the entire game, put 50 zombies somewhere in the map, it's up to you to find them. You have half an hour to do it in. That's just a crazy idea. And by the way, there's like no way to tell where they are. There's no map, there's no psychic powers to locate them. You literally just have to walk the entire map and hope you find them all. And to walk end to end of this map is like 12 minutes. So I hope you didn't miss any back at the beginning of the level, Because if you get to the end and you've still got 3 guys left, you'll never finish it. But yeah, we'll go try one of the other concept missions in a minute. I just wanted to show everybody one of the worst bonus levels that anyone has ever come up with. See? Look. I don't know if you could hear what they were saying there. But he's saying, I give up, I surrender, just put that thing down, you already won, right? So the narrative here is that this is after the end of the game. The King of Hell has been defeated, humanity is coming back, and she is going to hunt down the last remaining demons who are still running around. Okay, just making sure. I adore that. It's such a weird mode. And those are audio clips that I haven't found anywhere else in the game, meaning they specifically recorded extra audio clips of demons begging for their life just for this mode. It's such a strange game. Anyway, the quiz that I've used on so many other videos, here we go. The quiz is, and if you don't want a prize, you don't have to have one. What are the 3 greatest words in the English language? Like, greater even, like the 3 best words you can say in a row. Greater even than I love you. What are those 3 words, and what is that a reference to? Is there a Halo Online? Yeah, an enemy locator spell would have been very useful. Oh, hey, maybe if I find some enemies, I can finally show off that rose spear. Yep, here they are. Boom! I love this spell so much. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. And by the way, in case you're wondering, are they going there with the things the demons say? They okay. That demon literally just said, I was only following orders. Jesus Christ, this game. That's why it's so hard for me to do quizzes.
I give up. Why don't you just put that dangerous thing down? I mean, you already won, right?
Yeah, because the hardest thing for me is coming up with quizzes that you couldn't, that you can't just Google. Because I want it to be challenging. And it's like, it's so hard to come up with a quiz that you can't just Google right away. So my default one for a long time was I would always, whenever a telescope appeared in a video game, I would call it a telescope and ask people what that was a reference to. I honestly did not know there was a Halo Online. Okay. Wherever this guy is, he just said, yesterday's enemies are today's friends. Let's shake on it. Then he fired 1 bullet. 1 bullet, and then he had to reload. You know, I call this one of the worst video game modes I've ever seen, and it is. But I also kind of love it. This is such madness. Oof. By the way, this is where having a fast travel button, a sprint button, or perhaps the ability to ride my gun rod or broomstick would be useful. Although riding a gun rod has connotations that I don't think the makers of the game would be in favor of. But then again, they called the thing the gun rod, so this is largely on them. Alright. So now you're in the village. There are presumably guys hiding somewhere in the village. Although, honestly, I had a hard enough time getting through the... Oh, it's a bootleg game. Okay.
I was only following orders. I won't fight anymore. Yesterday's enemies are today's friends. Let's shake on it. I was serious.
Oh my god, that was amazing. As he's lying there dying, he yells, "But I was serious." Okay, I mean, you people know video games. Is this the craziest bonus mode that any video game has ever had? Now I'm actually really curious.
I was only following orders.
Like, I'm
Fight anymore.
curious about what the other modes are. Then they just cower in fear from you, because they don't want you to kill them.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just let me go.
Did anyone see where that one was? The I'm sorry, just let me go guy? Alright, we may have just missed one. For good. This may have just foiled my attempts to beat the game. Can we not go into the buildings? Is that what's happening here? I mean, I guess I could try, like, using it. Oh, wait, I can't use lightning, can I? Alright, well, this is the way you have to go to get through the level. Ah, god damn it. Oh, cool. So Halo Online, they used, like... So it's multiplayer Halo, but on PC. And you can actually play against other people. Neat.
Yesterday's enemies are today's friends. Let's shake on it.
Yeah, my inability to find these guys based on audio is really hurting. It's frustrating because in the main game as well, one of the big problems is that there's no mini-map, like telling you what direction to go in or where to find enemies or where to find the guys you need to heal. It's a pretty big problem with the actual game design.
Please, I hate violence. Can't we just solve this peacefully?
This is so crazy. Honestly, the first time I tried this is the second time I've tried. You can't use meteor or lightning in this level. They want you to actually track down and shoot the guys face to face. Because the people who made this game have issues. Very serious issues.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just let me go.
This really does also look a lot like Resident Evil 4. Not a huge amount, but, you know, I feel Resident Evil 4 was an influence in that whole area of the game. Oh, this is a dead end now.
I was only following orders. I won't fight anymore.
Oh, there he is. Can we get around the church, or have they closed off the second section of the level? You're a bullet witch. Oh, I used to play Halo? Yeah, no, back in the original Xbox.
Please
That's right. The demon just said, please let me go. I've got a wife and 3 kids at home. This is one of the most messed up things I've ever played. And I've played some pretty messed up things. My second favorite game of all time is Manhunt, for example. Yeah, there's supposed to be a door out to the second half of this level, but I guess it doesn't exist in this bonus area. Meaning, I think we scoured this place pretty well, and we missed 30 guys. So I'm just not good at this. Oh, there he is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just let me go.
Yeah, so what is the point of this game? So the point of this game is you spent the whole game fighting the demon hordes. And now in this post-game content, you've won, and you're going around executing the remaining demon soldiers as they beg for their lives and don't fight back. It's one of the strangest things I've ever done in a video game. Well, I think they would say that... yeah, no, we're not going to keep playing it. It's fine. I think they would say it's hard to commit war crimes against demons. Because, you know, they're demons. So I can't... Oh, can I knock over the houses with willpower? I cannot. Can't use meteor or lightning or tornado. Let's try Rose Spear in case there's a guy in there. There was not. Okay. Yeah, the game doesn't tell you what this mode is. It's only if you listen to their dialogue that you realize what's happening. And it's insane. Yeah, she holds the guns very strangely. Like, it looks like she's holding them upside down. But then she flips it around whenever she starts shooting. Except some of the deployments of it she doesn't flip around. So she's holding it upside down. Then she rolls it somehow to right side up. The shotgun, see, right side up. Cannon, right side up. Oh no, she fires them all right side up. So she holds it upside down, and I want to like turn this to 60 frames per second so I can see how exactly she flips that. Ouch. Yeah, like, oh, okay. So she's holding it, when she's swinging like that, she's holding it by the brace at the end of the gun that she normally has her left hand on while she's aiming. Okay. It just, I want to record this at 60 frames per second to see if they actually animated the frames of her spinning the gun and grabbing it, but they probably didn't. Seriously though, I have no idea how I missed 30 guys. Did you all saw the size of this map? It's not that big of a map. Alright. Let's exit this level. Yeah, no, it's fine with that. Let's find out what the other modes are. So now I'll change to her default costume, so you can see how Bayonetta-ish it is. Oh, yes, I'm still eating carrots. Delicious carrots. Oh, and if you want to power up all of your weapons and magic to the most, you have to, at the very least, beat the entire game 3 times. Concept mission. I apologize. I will chew less. One-shot kill. Caterpillars. Caterpillar City? What the hell is that? 7 minutes. Dynamite beauty. Endless. Alright, so obviously 7 minutes. It was celery earlier. Now I'm eating carrots. Delicious carrots. So this is Ancient Wall. It's what you use to block gunfire from hitting you, but you can't shoot through it, so it's only so useful. If in this time bomb operation, meet up with the resistance waiting outside the airport. In this time bomb operation. You're not good at English, are you, game? This is more what it's supposed to be like when you're killing enemies, you know? They don't beg for their lives, they do fight back. Oh, hey, can I rose spear these guys? Nope. Stays on this side of the line. God damn it. Please die. There we go. That would be funny. Now, do you mean released in 2017 with these graphics, or if someone made a new version of this? Because I would be so down with Marvelous making a new version of this video game. Oh, wait. Was I not supposed to go this way? Were all those guys just there to taunt me? That's a creepy thing to have a dream about. You're probably playing too much Half-Life. Sorry, was this not the right way to go either? I'm so confused. So I went to the top of the hill. Can I climb this? Or no, can't climb that. I went to the top of the hill. There was a brain monster there. Killing the brain monster opened up the gate that these guys were behind. But when I went past them, kill them all. Oh. There was nothing there. Did I get lost? Wait. Nope. Force push. Force push. Didn't work on it. Oh, well, that's good. Oh, it's a maze. Ow! What? I had no idea they had combo attacks. Oh my god, would you stop? I got killed. They got close to me and they did ridiculous combo attacks and I died. Huh. What is can coal? I have not heard of it. You're absolutely right. What you call the Star Wars blaster sound is the sound the the grenade launcher makes. It's very weird, but it is quite noticeable. So we were supposed to kill the brain monster at the top of the stairs. Right. That guy had a dandy fop voice. That was weird. Alright. Yeah, this is the wrong place to come to if you object to nerds. Oh, okay, if I had paid attention, I would have noticed I would have noticed that there was a place to go down there. Come on, Rose Spear! Get the job done! Oh, Rose Spear, you're the best. I would use, so all these guys shooting at me, running around, they're very annoying. There's a spell specifically for that. It's called Raven's Panic. You summon a bunch of ravens, and the ravens fly around the demons' heads, and then the demons, you know, get so distracted they can't shoot you. It's great, but it doesn't work indoors because there's no demons. Oh, Star Wars is absolutely worth watching. For everyone. Well, not for everyone. What's that? More demons? Who could have guessed that? Hey, guys. Oh, come on, Rose Spear, you can do it. Get the job done. Ugh. It's my favorite spell, and it never hits. These are the guys that can possess humans. They're very disgusting. I just realized I hadn't been using the Gatling gun for some reason. The Gatling gun is the only weapon that's any good against those flying guys. They're basically impossible to hit with any other weapons. I don't know who Man Lives is, but I absolutely do hope that he or she reviews this. Because I really think that this game deserves a lot more attention than it got back in the day and than it's getting now. It's not like it was released with a lot of fanfare. Ow, dick. There we go. Oh no! That's what happens to possessed humans. They turn into giant-headed monster things. It's actually pretty disgusting. And that is a lot of possessed humans. But if you use your electricity power, you can... No! I wasn't paying attention. I got killed again. This is terrible. Wow. Alright. Let's see what one of the other modes is. Yeah, I just got spammed by those flying guys. The head ghosts, if you will. Caterpillar City. How did I get into YouTube? Let me think. I mean, I've been reviewing games for decades. Not decades, but more than a decade. I run through the streets exterminating worm men as you go until you reach the area. I can't use Meteor, which you misspelled for some reason. That's sad. Have a good night, Bismarck. But anyway, well, it's simple. I wanted to think, hey, what's the thing I know the most about that I didn't think was adequately being covered on YouTube? And I realized, hey, there weren't that many people talking about hidden object games. So I decided to go and do a channel focusing on those. So I spent a year focusing on hidden object games. No, I review games on the side. My day job is screenwriting. There we go. Yeah, and so I put out like 200 videos of me playing hidden object games for the better part of a year. And then I played the game Zombie Night Terror, and I really loved it. So I made some guides for how to beat the levels in Zombie Night Terror. And it turns out people found my guides for how to beat Zombie Night Terror much more useful than videos of me playing hidden object games. So I started to focus on playing more eclectic games and doing guides, and then I decided to start streaming when the game, I believe, a couple of games came out. Like, I had just gotten the PSVR, so I was playing, oh god, what is that terrible game called, where you fight the fish head? Dying Reborn? What is screenwriting? You know, writing movies. Yeah, that's what they call that. But anyway, Dying Reborn and Too Dark, and so I started streaming those, and people liked streaming my streaming that. So I've been streaming more and more games over the past year. And every now and then I would have a game that would bring more attention and I would have a jump of users. But by far the biggest that's ever happened to me was Girls in Panzer. And that it took me, it took me 2 years to get to 600 subscribers. And then it took me a month to get to 1,600. Oh, okay, well, movies I've worked on. Well, I mean, definitely none you've seen, because most of them aren't out yet. Upcoming movies, Come True. I wrote the movie Our House. Let's see, and a bunch of Lifetime original movies. I wrote the story for a movie called, I think it ended up being called Crook. Is that what it ended up being called? Yeah. Okay, Crook. I wrote the story that ended up being based on. I've got 2 Lifetime original movies coming out in the next year.
You wrote for Hard Rock Medical?
Oh yeah, I wrote an episode of the TV show Hard Rock Medical. So yeah, that's most of my credits. Oh, and I've got my own short films that I wrote and directed. Lucky there's no time limit on this level, because I am not doing a great job. I find the sound effects these guys make, like, legit upsetting. No, there is nothing less celebrity than being a screenwriter, but yeah. Favorite is, of course, horror. I love horror movies the most, and that's what I work in most. Maybe I should be using force push on these guys, on the cars, to knock these guys down. One good thing about the game is force push kills people instantly most of the time. Uh-oh. They've trapped me. Yeah, I don't think there's ever a red brain monster. I don't think you can ever knock... Oh, no! This is the guy that just killed me the other day. I really need to power up this Gatling gun sooner rather than later. Oh my god! These guys are the worst. I have seen Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue was really good. I've also seen the famous movie that was, kind of a ripoff of Perfect Blue. Black Swan. Take that, Black Swan. And Darren Aronofsky. I've never done anything before screenwriting. I went to university for drama and wrote a couple of novels. Found out I liked screenwriting more, and I've been screenwriting ever since.
You worked as an extra briefly.
Oh yeah, no, I worked as an extra.
There are
That's true.
Movies from the 90s
there are a bunch of
you
movies
were
from
in
the late 90s that you could see me in the background of if you want to. But
you're the tallest person there.
That's true. I was an extra in the movie The Day After Tomorrow.
And Pluto Nash.
And No, I'm not in Pluto Nash.
Oh, right, you got cut out of...
No, I didn't get cut out of Pluto Nash. They reshot the ending. They reshot a completely different ending. So the ending they shot in Montreal isn't in the movie. And it was the last scene I was in. It's not in the movie. They rebuilt the set in LA and completely reshot the ending.
I have a question for you.
I love those.
Were you ever an extra in a good movie?
No. Of course not.
So really, you're doing...
There's lots of Quebec television and... Oh yeah, no, my lady came home. She called earlier. Now she's back.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. No, it's not hard to find out what I look like. I mean, my name's not hard to find, and I'm sure if you put my name into the internet, a couple of pictures will come up because, like, there are 2 people on Earth with my name, so as long as you don't find the one who lives in Germany, you'll know what I look like. Or at least what I looked like a few years ago. I don't think there's any recent pictures of me. Die, you jerks. Yeah, that's true. In Day After Tomorrow, I am in the scene where Who is it in that? Donnie Darko, but who is that?
I can't think of his name.
That's
He's in
embarrassing.
the university.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yes, Jake.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, in the scene where he does the academic decathlon, I'm one of the other people at the academic decathlon. And in the they have a reception after the academic decathlon, and I'm one of the people in the background of that scene, like talking to people at a cocktail party.
Which zombie movie are you in?
Land of the Dead. Yeah. It's great in Land of the Dead. There's this tracking shot where Simon Baker is walking along a group in front of a group of people waiting in line to get through a checkpoint. And I'm one of the people, but you can't see my face because Simon Baker is short and it was set to his head level.
Just destroyed me. I honestly thought Simon Baker was tall.
No, that's just TV magic.
It's just that his co-star was extraordinarily
Oh
short.
no, she's tiny.
Yeah, she's like my height.
Oh yeah. I mean, my face might not be visible in those scenes. I haven't watched the movie in ages. I mean, I know I can see my haircut, but I don't know if my face is visible in those scenes.
In which scenes?
Day After Tomorrow?
Yes, your face is visible. Especially in the cocktail party.
Okay.
You're very cool.
Actually, one good scene, there's this terrible movie called Exchange, starring, and by the way, it's a Stephen Baldwin movie. That's the high-endness of the movies I was in. Anyway, I played a security guard in it, and so there's two scenes, and it's great. So you stand in front of a door. Where the hell is the exit? That's the way I came. Where am I supposed to go? Anyway, well, that would be hilarious. What was I saying? Yes, so you stand in front of a door, you look, and, like, literally, the direction was, you're a security guard, look left and look right. So, I did the thing, me and the other security guard, we looked left, we looked right, and then we, then we just looked forward, trying to look mean, you're a security guard. And then when I saw the movie, there are two different, in different parts of the movie, there are two different establishing shots of that building, and, like, one of them is me looking to the left, and then the other one is me looking to the right. It was pretty funny.
There was also a TV show you were an extra in. What was that? Like,
Tilt. Tilt.
Like,
Yeah.
in almost every episode as a
Yeah.
blackjack dealer?
I was in, Croupier and Blackjack Dealer. Yeah, I was in most of the episodes of Tilt. You can't really see me at all, but, yeah, I was in most of the episodes of Tilt. Yeah, it's a garbage movie, Exchange. It's about people who, it's about a dystopian future where they, you travel by swapping bodies with someone in the place you want to go. And Kyle MacLachlan is a terrorist, and he swaps bodies with Stephen Baldwin, and it just gets stupider from there. Oh, hey, there he is! Finally! Funny story about Exchange. Because I was playing a security guard, the guy playing the cop wanted to, shove past us. Because he was breaking into a meeting. So we had to do a tiny bit of a stunt, for which we received no extra money, and then it got cut out of the film. And I'm like, great. An actor who wanted to go method bruised me for literally no reason. Because the scene got cut out of the movie, and I didn't get paid for it. Yay, I actually saved some lives. This is great. That almost never happens. Who wants to get Rose speared? Okay, I'll go easy on the carrots. I apologize. Normally I would have access to the mute button, but because I'm using XSplit, you know what, I probably can mute this easily. Okay, I could have been muting this easily while I was eating. I apologize for that. I was also in an episode of The Hunger, which was this TV show about it was like a Tales from the Crypt style TV show that the Scott brothers did, and and I did the episode that David Bowie was in, so I got to be like on a film set, standing 5 feet away from David Bowie, which is the best celebrity I've ever been on a film set with.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I was on a film set with The Mentalist.
Yeah.
So that's saying something.
Also on a film set with Keith David?
No. Keith David? Why would you say Keith? No, Keith David. I love Keith David, but I was never anywhere near a Keith David in real life.
Quaid. Oh no, wait! You wouldn't have been on the same set as him.
Nope.
He was not in any of those scenes.
No, he was not. Uh-oh. More demon attacks. God, these things are so creepy. Jesus. Oh crap, there's another one. Yeah, you see? If those head crab things grab them, they turn into the monster-headed creatures as well. And oh my god, are you seeing this? Oh, he's defended behind a purple shield, so I literally can't kill him. That's actually not a bad comparison. Oh, check this out. I haven't shown you the Raven's Panic yet. See? The Ravens distract all of them. And suddenly they can't attack me. It's actually a pretty neat and effective technique. So where is this purple head guy? Because there are cars lying around. Yeah, the head monsters don't actually take a lot of damage to kill. It's just they move very quickly. No, you can't get inside the shields. It's like this level exists only to make you watch people getting killed. Like, this whole part of the level exists only to make you watch people getting killed by these horrible, monstrous head crab things. Yeah, like, look at this. I can't get in there with him. I can't damage it. We're like running out of people. It is really never a good idea to question Bullet Witch. I think Bullet Witch is one of those games that just is. What the hell? What is happening? Oh my god, they just turned an entire new wave of people into these things. So yeah, I wasn't supposed to save the day there. I was just supposed to kill... I was just supposed to watch as all the people get turned into demons, and then kill all the demons, and then they have more. Did you say a new Bullet Witch game? That can't be right. Are you sure they didn't just re-release this? Because this is just... It came out today on Steam. Like, it came out... It came out 10 years ago. 12... Maybe 11 years ago. Maybe 12. Oh, totally. Yeah, you're right. You can hear the... You can hear the sound clip fading out and then coming back in. That's hilarious. I didn't notice that. Wow, this game really is shoddy on every level, isn't it? I have played Bayonetta. I was bad at Bayonetta. I never finished Bayonetta. Because again, I'm very bad at Devil May Cry style games. And that was like the most intense Devil May Cry style game there is. I love Two Worlds. Two Worlds is one of my all-time favorite RPGs. Western RPGs, anyway. Yeah, you're just supposed to kill everybody. So, can anyone guess why Two Worlds is one of my all-time favorite RPGs? Kaboom! Alright, let's go finish this guy off. Yeah, in this sadistic area of the game, you're literally just supposed to watch 20 people get turned into demons, kill those demons, watch 20 more people get turned into demons, kill those demons, and then finally save the day. Are you kidding me? That wasn't a joke. That's right. It turns out when you kill the zombie makers, they explode, destroying everything around them. Information I didn't have until just this second. What the hell was that? Dynamite beauty. Hopefully this one is less painful. God, if only the sequel was 3 Worlds. Sadly, it was just 2 Worlds 2. And yet they didn't do a super cool, use the large amount of explosives scattered everywhere to defeat enemies. You can't use any spells! You can just blow things up. Unfortunately, explosives seem to do basically no area of effect damage, so the whole point of this level is kind of ridiculous. Well, that got him. Wait, the car killed me? How is there a car? Oh, the walnut head, the giant brain monster. Must have thrown a car at me while I was busy dealing with the other guy. Well, thank you for telling me. No, it's not the voice acting. That's a really good guess. I'll give you a hint. The game Two Worlds is unique among open world RPGs in that when the game starts, there are a set number of enemies out in the world. And those enemies never respawn. If you kill an ogre, that ogre stays dead for the rest of the game, and when you come back there, there isn't a new ogre. Even worse, if you never loot that ogre's corpse, for the rest of the game, that ogre's corpse will just be lying there in the street where you killed it. It's awesome. So, but I'm going to ask you a question, and this is going to help you get to my favorite thing about the game. Yeah, those cars are deadly. Ow. Anytime you want to die. Seriously? Thank you. But anyway, as I was saying, so if that ogre's corpse will just lie there for the rest of the game. It's truly a weird game in that respect. So my question is, the game doesn't give up on there being enemies, though, when you're out in the world for the rest of the game. So what replaces the enemies you kill who never respawn in the game Two Worlds? Can you answer that question? God, the ending of that game is so garbage. The way it literally just stops. Ugh. Two Worlds, you're so terrible. Did he say he's going to retire Apu?
He's talking about it. I don't know what he's saying.
Oof. Alright. Oh, there's a campaign in this game. We're just trying the bonus levels because I have not played the bonus levels, and I wanted to play them for the first time with the stream. Although, honestly, people who were here for the beginning of the stream will be able to say that the campaign was not meaningfully different than what I'm doing now. Who's shooting at me? Oh, there he is. There he is. Thank you. You guys are so creepy. Zambies? What? That's correct. They become ghosts, but only at night. So if you walk around during the daytime in an area where you've cleaned everyone out, you're fine. But if you go back there at night, the ghosts of all the monsters you killed will be there trying to kill you. Which led to my favorite thing basically ever. What? That was great. Which is, I went into a temple and I killed all the skeletons, right? Because, you know, they were skeletons. And then later I went back into that temple at night and I found myself fighting the ghosts of skeletons. And that was officially the best thing I had ever seen in a video game up until that point. Streaming more AAA games. Well, I'm always open to requests. So if you have a game you'd like to see me play... Okay, that actually looked pretty good. Be sure to let me know. I mean, I'm playing Yakuza right now, which I know people largely don't consider Yakuza to be a AAA game. But that is the...
And they would be wrong.
Yeah, no, it is it's as good as games get. But if you have, if you see a game that I'm trying to think, is there something coming out soon that's relatively major that I want to play? Like, I should check what I have pre-ordered. The thing I'm really looking forward to right now is the new Gundam game, which I guess is not really a AAA either, is it? I'm trying to think, what even qualifies? I keep forgetting that the premise of this level is I'm supposed to use all the explosives that are around. Because it's so more efficient because the explosives so rarely get the job done. And it's just so much smarter to shoot people. Death Road to Canada. I think I just got that in a bundle or something. I should check that out in the next little bit. I assume it's one of those... Whoa. Is it a light adventure? Is it procedural? Is it an FTL-like? Yeah, no, I'm down for suggestions. Absolutely. What? No! Are you kidding me? So apparently the thing that kills me most are the telekinesis guys. Oh, my favorite game of all time is top 3 games of all time, in this order. Deadly Premonition... Deadly Premonition, Manhunt, Spelunky. To me, it wasn't even clear what killed me there. Was it that I blew up rods and then the rods flew away from the wall and killed me? Or was it that he threw the rods at me with his psychic powers? That wasn't clear. Seek a one-shot kill.
What about Shadow of the Colossus?
Shadow of the Colossus is on the list. It's just not top 3. If you want to see a fun stream, I did a, you know the Shadow of the Colossus trophy for beating the whole game in under 3 hours? I did that in one sitting on a treadmill, and the hook was, for the stream, that every second Colossus I killed, I would raise the incline of the treadmill. That got pretty exhausting by the end. That was rough. Oh yeah, go ahead. Be my guest. You can add me as a friend on PS4. I've got Gungeon. I played Gungeon a couple of months ago, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, they were not kidding about the one-hit thing. So I think it's safe to say that I don't like any of the extra modes in this game, except for what is inarguably, right, the most screwed up extra mode I've ever played in a video game, which is the Seek and Destroy mission. I've never seen a extra mode in a video game as messed up as that, so I applaud you for coming up with that, guy. Depends on the FPS. There's some I like, there's some I like less. If you'd like to see me playing a bunch of Far Cry 5 with varying degrees of success, the stream I do with Gun Wrangler where we talk about the show The Expanse, Play in Chat, has a couple of episodes where I'm playing Far Cry 5. PSN name is Evil Mask. Boom! No! That guy almost hit me. Yeah, every additional mission you had to pay like 25 cents for in the original release. It was a really weird system. It's before they really knew how to do DLC effectively, so they didn't have like a season pass or something. It was literally just, no! I didn't even see the guy! Oh, Doom Remake was fantastic. I just bought Nier Automata. I bought that just last month. I wanted to pick up some games I'd been missing out on, so I bought that and Akiba's Trip. Dude came out of nowhere. Alright, let's see what the final bonus mission is. Endless. Normal. Oh my god. I'm sure you guys haven't heard me tell this story before, because I told it years ago on the stream. I got James Bond from the Nintendo 64. Right? Back when it originally came out for my Nintendo 64. I haven't played Akiba's Trip yet, which is embarrassing, because I got this stack of games I bought because they're essentials, or people have told me that I'll love them, and, I bought them on sale, and now I have not gotten around to play them yet, because I've been swamped with so many new games to review. But that's going to be slowing down next month, because we're getting into summer when no new games come out, so I'm going to be catching up on all these classics that people say I should absolutely be playing. I do love Celery. But anyway, so the story I was going to tell was, so I got the game, when it originally came out, I got a copy of Nintendo 64's... No! It's flying ghost heads!
I don't remember it flying ghost heads.
I know, right?
On the Nintendo 64.
Okay, so this guy doesn't explode when you kill him. I was killed by a car. Okay, that was awesome! Oh, that made me so happy. Anyway. So I get this thing on the Nintendo 64, and I really enjoyed it, but there were a whole bunch of the 007 challenges I couldn't beat to unlock various special things. Right? There we go. Legend of Zelda for the NES. God, I haven't played that in years. I wonder if I still remember where everything is. But anyway, so I had my, there were levels I just couldn't beat. Right? No matter what I tried to do. I just did not have the skill level. So I got my wisdom teeth out one day, and for 2 solid days, for 2 solid days after getting my wisdom teeth out, I was just out of my mind on codeine. I have no memory of those 2 days, because every second I was awake, I was taking Tylenol 3s. And here's the strange part. I get finished, I get sober, I'm not taking the Tylenol 3s anymore, I wake up, and I turn on Nintendo 64. I have unlocked all of the levels I couldn't beat. I'd completed, while I was zoned out of my mind on drugs, all of the levels I could never beat on Nintendo 64, and my Nintendo 64 GoldenEye was now completely unlocked. It was so weird.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't one of your best playthroughs of Stormkeep?
When I was, yeah.
After your surgery, when you were on
Hi, yeah,
antibiotics?
absolutely. Yeah. I do have Verdun. No! Oh, we were actually talking earlier in the stream about what my day job is. I am not a full-time YouTuber. In the future, I may, if more people subscribe and like and whatnot, I may spend more time and do this the traditional YouTuber way, but it is not my full-time job right now. Although, the amount of content I put up, it really does seem like it is a full-time job. But that's another story.
That's because you work.
That is exactly why, yes. Yeah, Verdun's really cool. I really enjoyed that. One thing I've been thinking about going back to is going back and playing all of the Alone in the Dark games. Because I haven't played them since, you know, the 90s. And I'd like to see if I could still remember how to beat all the Alone in the Dark games. Oh, we talked... No, it's okay with you asking. We talked all about it earlier in the show. I'm a screenwriter. I'm not going to go through all of it all over again, because like I said, we talked about it all earlier in the show. But yeah, if you just look for me on IMDb, you can see my credits, and then I got a bunch of other credits that aren't on there. Well, do you mean specifically in France? No, I do not know what specific part of France Verdun is located in. I would guess towards the northeast, but that's, you know, that's just based on where the war was fought. Yeah, but I want to figure out how to get streaming going from my other computer, because that's where my PS3 is hooked up. Because I would love to stream some Fatal Frame. I bought all of the Fatal Frames on PS3 when I had a chance. Here's my nerdiest video game collector story, so please bear with me. I bought sealed copies of all of the Fatal Frames. Oh, okay. I guess some people don't. I bought sealed copies of all the Fatal Frame games because I was so nuts for that game and I had never played the third one. And then, in my most ridiculous, collector moment ever, I couldn't bring myself to open the factory sealed copies of the Fatal Frame games. So I just have them here unopened and unplayed. And then they all went on sale on PSN, so I'm like, okay, well now I'll be able to replay them. Oh, see? That would be Eastern France, not Western France. I just took a beating on this level. Okay, does that, ow! Does that guy who throws out the flaming ghost heads have no range? Boom. That's right, guy with pilot helmet. Now you've got ravens to worry about. Ah, that happens. Sorry, is this fire never going away? Oh, I was just supposed to run around the fire. Alright, that's embarrassing. I was waiting for the fire to die down. Ow!
What the hell is that?
That's the thing that turns dudes into zombies. It's a horrible nightmare.
Did you kill it?
Of course. But I'm too busy dying to kill anything right now. This is going very poorly for me.
Is this based on a comic book?
Nope. It just looks like a comic book.
It looks like something I
It looks
remember.
like the entire 90s.
Yeah.
It's what if the 90s was a video game.
What was the horror comic book line?
I don't remember.
It wasn't Dark Horse, it was the other one, but I don't know.
I don't know. Oh yeah, no, it's a disaster of a game, but I love it. Oh, there were two of them. That's why they were so effective at killing me this whole time. Innovation Comic Books that did the Freddy comics, yeah.
And the Dark Shadow.
Damn it! Oh. No, if I let her play, this would be a disaster.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh God.
She's not comfortable with Xbox controllers. Absolutely. If I ever feel like playing online, I will look you up. So we've done all the concept missions, right? Yeah, okay. So let's find out what the extra versions of it is. Supposedly this is the version of it that has redone all the enemy locations. So I'm interested to see how that goes. Okay, what does that mean? Oh look! Yeah, it's it's these annoying as hell helmet guys you're starting with. Neat. My favorite Battlefield, personally, is Battlefield Bad Company 2. Excuse me. Hey, I got a soldier on my team. Nice. Force push, not great. So did anybody... I might have missed if someone answered my quiz question. Did anyone ever answer my quiz question? Wow, this is terrible.
Target spotted.
Yeah, that was bad. I almost choked on a carrot. I was really hoping to play the Wing Diver game today, and I promise that the minute it comes out, I will buy it, and we will stream it, but I'm very frustrated. Oh, the quiz... Well, people answered the first quiz question. The quiz question about what are the 3 greatest words in the English language. See, here she has sleeves. It's only in the other costume she didn't have sleeves. Right, in the English language, greater even than I love you. And what is that a reference to? She's trying to figure it out. Take a second. You know what it's a reference to. I mean, you're not getting it immediately, and when you hear it, you're going to kick yourself.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, no, I know for a fact. Yeah, it's not the easiest quiz question to get. I agree. But I don't think it's completely unfair, considering it was a line of dialogue written by Harlan Ellison, one of the most famous science fiction writers ever to live.
Ah,
Yeah, there she gets it.
I
There
got
she
it.
gets it. All right. See how you were going to... So the guy who got shot with the sniper rifle, did he die or what? Ancient Wall, you're the best. In that you are not very good. This is definitely more challenging than the original level, or hard. Love is war. Okay, I will just give the answer to the question, because it is... It's one of those great moments from fiction. Yes, the 3 greatest words in the English language, greater even than I love you, is let me help. And that's because you can't build a, because that's, you know, a thing you can build a society around. It's a thing you can build ethics around. And that is a line from an episode of Star Trek. A line from what people largely agree is the best episode of Star Trek. The original series. No, it's a really obscure clue. But anyone who knows Star Trek would know it right away, because the way it's teed up by Captain Kirk is the exact same way I teed it up. So if you're a Star Trek nerd, it's basically a gimme. It is nerdy as hell. Yeah. And it's funny because Harlan Ellison won the Hugo Award. Like, he got taken off that episode and it was rewritten and he said it was terrible. And so he submitted his original script to the Hugo Awards. I think it's the Hugo Awards. That's the sci-fi one, right?
Yeah.
The Hugo Awards. And he won a Hugo Award for it. And then he also wrote won a Writers Guild Award for the episode as it aired. And Gene Roddenberry was like, I can't believe you showed up to collect the Writers Guild Award when you disavowed the episode. And he's like, no, my original version was so good that not even your butchery could keep me from winning a Writers Guild Award. They had a contentious relationship.
Let's keep moving.
Wow, I hate these guys so much. That's fine. Alright. I really think it's those things that killed me, but whatever. Gah! Apparently there are death ghosts in this level. The thing I hate the most in this game. I love the way those things explode. Oh, Firefly, you were the best.
God, it was bad.
We miss you so much, Firefly. Why did you have to go so soon? She conjures up new ammo with her magic powers. It actually costs you mana to reload. Where's the peanut head? Where's the walnut? Oh, I was directly under him. That's embarrassing. Hey, Filbert28. Kaboom! Yeah, you missed, I would say, the vast majority of the stream, because we're going to wrap this up after we beat this remixed level. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do a video about the most messed up bonus mode a video game has ever had. Because that one's going to stick with me. Kaboom! So let's see. Probably should have done a better job of keeping my guys with me this whole time. But I do my best. I tried Ultra Nightmare and Doom. And I got to, like, I got into the facility. I mean, I died a couple of, just when I first started trying it. I don't have any lightning. Oh, I have to unlock, she has to unlock lightning for me, right, okay. Anyway, what I was saying was, lightning, please. So yeah, I died right at the start a bunch of times. Did I miss? I missed. Oh my god. Anyway, so what I did was I played it carefully. I moved fast. I did a lot of hand-to-hand combat to constantly get my health back. You know, just the way you play that game, right? So then I make it into the facility. I get back outside. I'm going into the second wave of the facility. I get killed off, and then boom. I'm like, oh my god, I just spent 45 minutes, you know, getting this far in the game, and I lost all my progress. I am never playing Ultra Nightmare again. And then I didn't. There we go. No! Yeah, I don't know. I think I would have just been unbelievably frustrated if I had made it that far. Yeah, I find, like, legit chilling the sound effects those guys make. Like, honestly, when they start to die, it sounds like an old-timey video game. It's very messed up. Alright. And of course, these guys move way too fast for telekinesis to be useful at all. On the upside, though, if you can actually get to level 3 telekinesis, it is a truly badass power that is actually really effective at killing people. But it costs so much money to get there, and you're better off spending the money on, like, guns, because you're going to use them far more often. Well, good luck. If you, oh my god, look, he's got he's walking on 8 human hands. What is wrong with this thing?
Yeah.
Also, it's clearly a giant penis that shoots out. Oh my, I've never looked that closely at that thing before, and now I regret doing so. Hi, most messed up enemy in a video game ever. The giant penis that walks around on 4 human arms and ejaculates ghosts that turn people into monster zombie caterpillars. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to make this stream really dark, but I had never actually looked at this guy before, and now that I have, I'm very upset by what I've seen.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's no subtlety to it.
Jesus.
Like, I'm not reading into this. That's obviously what that is. Where's the sniper? Did anybody see where that sniper was shooting from, or... Oh, there he is. Yeah, the sniper can kill you with 1 shot. It's very annoying. Okay, well, that sucked. No, we're not going to continue. We're calling it a day. No, you don't have Meteor, because this is just playing the original game in a much harder difficulty, so you don't get the Meteor unless the plot tells you can have Meteor. You can't play this version of it with all of the ultimate stuff unlocked. Okay, just one thing I want to show the people who missed the beginning of the stream. The most messed up, literally, I'm not being figurative here, the most messed up bonus mode a video game has ever had. It's called Geist Search and Destroy. And here's the premise. You were after the main game. The portal to hell has been closed. The king of hell has been killed. Now you, the Bullet Witch, are scouring the countryside, trying to murder all of the remaining demons. And the twist is, they are not fighting you. They are running away from you and hiding from you. And when you find them, they beg for their lives. And the mission is, kill them anyway. So here's a guy hiding behind this helicopter, right?
Yesterday's enemies are today's friends. Let's shake on it.
Alright, so I will see you all around soon. My copy, tomorrow night, will be doing one of 2 things. It'll either be Girls and Panzer if Super Robot Wars X hasn't gotten here, or if Super Robot Wars X has gotten here, it'll be Super Robot Wars X. So look forward to that, he said. Although he kind of made it sound like he was being sarcastic when he's really not. Yeah, so that's weird. You cannot use the heli, if only. But yes, I have been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming along on this journey with me. In the video version of this, there are buttons to press. Sadly, you can't enter the contest because the answers to the contest have all been put on the show. No, you just fail the mission if you don't shoot any. It kind of railroads you into being a war criminal. Although they are demons, so I guess it's okay. It's a thorny moral issue that I don't want to get into. Anyway, like I said, I will see you back here tomorrow night for either Super Robot Wars X or Girls in Panzer, depending on what the shipping people say. But until then, I know, right?
Just let me go.
They surrender. Then they cower in fear, begging for their lives. He is literally putting his hands together and praying not to get shot. Who made this game? All right. Thanks to everybody who dropped by the stream. It's pretty messed up. I will see you back here soon. But until then, au revoir.